Hello, welcome to another Demolishing My Death Pile video where I will be starting off with clothing because that's truly what I need to list. One, that's what I have the most of in my death pile, and two, that's where I have the most holes in my inventory, and three, I have a lot of like high dollar stuff in here that I just, it's not worth anything if it's not listed for people to buy, right? So the first thing I'm going to show you is an Eddie Bauer piece. I talk about how I love helping out my tall girlies. So this is a large tall, just a blue basic. I will sell basic stuff when it's cheap to me, and I believe that was free from Melissa. So Melissa, thank you. It was either free from Melissa or I got it for $1 at Diversity. Those bags have kind of gotten muddled together now, so I don't know which it was, but Melissa, if it's from you, thank you. This one I did get from Diversity. This is Denim & Supply by Ralph Lauren. This used to do a lot better. Look at the label. The men's does sell better than the women's, but this is a cute style. It is a cropped hoodie with a tie lace front. I picked this up for $1 at Diversity. Same thing with this. This is a Carhartt piece. This is a Y2K Carhartt piece. It's ribbed. This does have one flaw. It does have a little tiny distress spot right there, but for some odd reason that seems to be the look that the youths are going for is distressed Carhartt. I don't know. So I'm gonna list that. That's women's though. I have bought and sold this Lucky Brand t-shirt multiple times. It is the softest shirt. It is so soft. I'm so sad I have never found it in my size. This is a size large. If I find a size medium, I'm keeping it. Or small, I can't remember. I've had one where it was like one size off. I can't remember if it was the small or the medium. Regardless, if I find this and it fits me, I'm gonna keep it because I've bought and sold this shirt multiple times in different sizes. It always sells for me, in the $10 to $15 range, but it is so soft and I think it's so cute. I will list that. Again, because I've bought and sold that multiple times. This is Jess and Jane. This is a new to me brand. It's kind of like an art to wear brand. There's the tag. Or not. Stop looking at me. Stop looking at me. Look at the tag. Okay, Jess and Jane. Art to wear. This is also super soft. I picked this up at the Diversity for $1. I looked this up because I thought the shirt itself was neat. Gray and green are my favorite colors. And both the ASP seemed good and the sell-through rate seemed decent, especially for a $1 piece. So I picked that up. Riot Society, not a brand I would recommend picking up for anything other than like $1 or less. It's just a little t-shirt brand company. This is Dolman Sleeve. The only reason I picked this up is because I have had luck selling Riot Society, and that is because I got it in a thread-up t-shirt box and it sold pretty well for me, or pretty quickly. Travis Matthew piece, again $1 at Diversity. Just a basic polo, but it's Hawaiian. It is a size medium, but again, I buy and sell all sizes. This I would try. This is ROWM, which is a menswear brand. This is a men's size, either medium or large. I figured I'd give it a try for $1. The bins is like the best place. The bins are like $1 Power Hour is the best place to try new brands. So I'm just trying stuff with this. Of course, if I listed it faster, it would be better, but who knows? I can't remember if I got this again from Melissa or from Diversity. So Melissa, if you remember, let me know. This is vintage from the 80s. And the reason why I believe it's from the late 80s, maybe early 90s, but I'm pretty sure it's the late 80s, is because it has the zippers at the bottoms. So pegging was really popular in the 80s. And for those of you who are dirty birds, not that kind of pegging. I guess another term for it that doesn't have other connotations. Well, I guess they do have other connotations. It's tight rolling. It's where they would make the bottom of the hem of the pants tighter and smaller. So like give a more like jogger-esque look. So we have joggers now, which has like the tight cuff at the bottom. It's the same thing, but they did it on jeans in the 80s and they called it pegging. Yeah. Okay, but anyway, these have zippers at the bottom. They're high-waisted. They have the triangle at the back, just like Guess jeans used to, but the brand is Transaction. This doesn't have a size in it, so I just listed it by the measurements. And it doesn't also have like any kind of material tag, but this is 100% cotton. It does have a distress point here at the front. So I'm just disclosing that. These are too short for me, or I would have kept them because those are cool. And then these I did pick up at Diversity, but I believe either Addison or Melissa found these and they gave them to me. I was able to get two of the stains out, but this back stain I could not get out. But this is a 90s brand. The brand is Komen Sportswear. So size 34, but these are Carpenter with like faux suede, and they're bright yellow, and I couldn't get this yellow stain out the back, but these are like a loose fit, baggy. This was like an urban sportswear brand from the 90s. So I'm gonna list these pretty high and just see what happens, because that's definitely a statement piece, very on trend with like current streetwear. So I'm going to go ahead and get these photographed, and we're going to do a jump cut, and hopefully Other Bob will show you some drafts. All right, 10 beautiful rough clothing drafts to go. I love just selling similar. It makes this so much easier once I get the photographs done. Just got to change some specifics and do the price research and be done. Welcome to the wall of accountability. For 10 listings, 10 items, $193 in total. So kind of meh days, one after the other, but glad to get some clothing listed. And that is definitely what I need to be doing. So hopefully I'll still feel good tomorrow and I can do the same thing again. I have pulled a mix of 10 items to list because I do not feel good again, but I still want to get clothes. Moxie, this is like the worst. No, you're gonna knock this over. Can we not do this? No, okay. I'm gonna have to move you guys because Moxie has decided to extra catness today. All right, that's not tall enough. Moxie, why did you have to make this hard? Today's already hard. Today's already hard. Okay. Moxie's. I mean, cats are gonna cat. I can't really do anything about that. All right, at least she can't get over here. Famous last words, I guess. Okay. Hi, I'm gonna show you the 10 items I'm going to list today. It's a mix of clothing and books. I don't feel good today. So I'm trying to challenge myself by doing some clothes, but also like the books are easy. So I'm going to show you, this is Long Tall Sally. I picked this up at Diversity when I went with Melissa and Addison last time. I've had a Long Tall Sally piece. The most viewed item in my store is a Long Tall Sally piece that just no one buys. I don't know why. I'm guessing because it's a cropped piece. It's meant to be cropped, but it's also like a larger size. I don't know, but this is a medium. Well, it's like a size 10. US, which is a medium, and this is lovely. It's a nice little popover floral piece. This I also picked up at Diversity for $1. The brand is Valentina Naldi, and this is a one size fits most. Beautiful like kimono eyelet lace like cardigan thing. It's gorgeous, and hopefully putting on Karen will sell it. I just thought it was a beautiful piece, so I definitely picked that up. And then I also picked this up at Diversity for $1. You guys know I love my vintage knitwear, and this didn't have a tag in it. So what I had to do when I was at Diversity, I was like, oh, this is probably just a cute vintage piece. You know, it's probably not gonna have a brand or whatever. It did still have the material tag in it, and this is a Ramie linen blend. Ramie is another plant-based natural fiber that is not used as much anymore. But when I checked the RN number, it's Liz Claiborne. And this is very cute. So very surprised that this was a vintage Liz Claiborne piece. But the fact that it's a nice, well-known brand makes it easier for me. This was given to me by Melissa. It's an Oscar de la Renta vintage silk scarf. She apparently doesn't do well selling scarves, but I do. So, I mean, I will sell them when they're unbranded. Just got to denote the material and they sell eventually. And then Lucky, this is another piece that I picked up at Diversity for $1. And it's an XL. It's a 3/4 balloon sleeve. It's very lightweight. It is a little semi-sheer, but it is beautiful. It's a paisley floral mix. Of course, it's green, so I was immediately drawn to it. So I will list that. When I went to, one of the times I went to the Dav by my parents' house in Gloucester, I really like going there for books because they seem to undervalue the good ones, which is great, and they overvalue the ones that I would like literally only pick up at the bins anyway, and then not even then. It's funny. But I saw this set of spines on the shelf and I was super excited because it was the complete trilogy. So this is the Forbidden Game trilogy. It was popular in the 90s, very much like, it's like the devil is, I don't know how to describe it. So this is like the devil trying to like entice two teens to give them their souls, is my understanding of it. It's very much like, the covers are very Christopher Pike-esque, but this was written in the mid-90s and it has been republished for a modern audience, but like not with this cool 90s covers. But really excited to find these, and I paid $3, so $1 a piece for the books. Happy to do that because I know that that set will sell very quickly. And then I've had some luck selling Japanese versions of manga, especially when they are a first printing. This is Black Butler, so technically vintage now. Original Japanese with its original dust jacket. So these older manga do have dust jackets on them. I don't know why the English versions don't get the dust jackets, but I guess they feel like we don't need it. But I will list this and see what happens. At that same Dav, I found the Forbidden Game books at. I also found a Warhammer book. It's my first time finding it in the wild when I went to the Dav, and outside of, you know, the big book bundler buy where I found a whole box of them, which was amazing. This is one of their more modern omnibus printings. So this one is only around like $15, but it's still $15. I also paid $3 for this. So this is one of the paperbacks that they marked up, I guess, because they're like, oh, it's thick. It's worth more money. They have interesting prices, but they're not wrong. So I'm pretty sure this will sell very quickly since it's a more modern printing. I've talked about how the Hardy Boys, I will pick up the Flashlight series when I find them in a series, like in a serial. That's the only reason these 90s, so these are printed in the 90s and the 2000s, and they've reprinted them again because they keep trying to update the covers to make them more enticing, and then they'll also kind of change the language in the books as well in order to like make it more appealing to current kids. Well, this is 1 through 4. So very beginning, I've found these at the bins, so like $2 into these. And then this is sadly not the complete series. I am missing, I think, one book, but this is 1 through 4 of the Vladimir Todd like YA series. So it's like 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th, and I'm missing the 12th grade. I'm guessing is the last one. If I find the 5th book, I will just, you know, take the listing down and rephotograph everything and relist this with the 5th book. That's what I normally do when I have incomplete series, is if I magically find that missing book, I will then just pull the listing and relist it and hope that that makes it sell better. But I don't mind doing that because basically most of the work's already done. I just have to like add a book. So that is what I'm gonna go list now. And hopefully Jump Cut Future Bob will have all the drafts for you. All right, here are 10 drafts. So half books, half clothing, and time to put these up and see if we get them listed. Here we are back at the Wall of Accountability. 10 listings, but 18 items because again, I did do half books, half close. And because it's half book, half close, we have $135. So at least I haven't had an under $100 listing day, which is not great, but definitely not that bad or that bad or that bad or that bad. So minor improvement. But again, hopefully tomorrow I'll feel better and be able to get more than 10 listings up and hopefully mostly close. All right, so we're gonna try to finish this video strong and hopefully do more than 10 listings. I do have a pile of stuff here. It's not much more than 10 listings. It's only 12 listings, but it is majoritively close. And then one set of books because I have so many of these Game of Thrones books. I did score a copy of Dance with Dragons at the bins. So I finally have another complete set of 5 to sell on eBay. I have had luck selling this set twice before. So normally when I list this set, it sells within like, you know, a month of me listing it because I have it up for really cheap, much cheaper than you could buy these new. And it is a complete set. So I will list these. And the great thing is because I've sold it within the last 30 days, I can just sell similar and then just rephotograph the books. It's great. Love that. So that's going to be a super easy listing for me to do. And then everything else is closed. So I picked this up at Diversity. This is Johnny O. And it was in the men's section, but this is boys. They do sell boys. It's a size 16, so like a boy's extra large. Polo shirt. I'll sell that. This is something from Melissa. This is Laura Ashley. This is vintage Laura Ashley from the 90s. And I can tell it's from the 90s because it says made in Hong Kong. It doesn't say made in British occupied Hong Kong, which would mean it's from the 80s or earlier because it says Hong Kong and like not made in China. It's weird. This is from the 90s. It's also the sizing. It says it's a US size 8, but it measures as a modern size 4. So this is definitely like early 90s. Really cute little midi skirt, floral, very cottagecore. I am sure that will sell. So Melissa, thank you. This is also from Melissa. This is Eileen Fisher. It's extra small. This is a Tencel Lyocell blend. It's just a blue basic, and it's more of a boxy fit. It does have a drop shoulder sleeve, which is super weird that they don't have that as an option for one of the sleeve types. On eBay, but it is a drop shoulder, so that means that the seam for the shoulder is actually going to be down here, and it's to give it like a boxier, slouchier fit. So extra small. You don't need to know that. I guess maybe if you sell clothes, you do need to know that, but because there's not a way for you to denote that on eBay, there's kind of still no point for you to know that. Anyway, vintage piece, Carol Little. It's got pineapples on it. So pineapple will definitely be one of the keywords on there. If you know, you know. There's that. This is gorgeous. This is a wool blend. Probably Y2K loft. I'm pretty sure nobody... I did look to see like how many of these are listed. A bunch of these are listed on both eBay and Poshmark, but nobody's put Y2K on it, which I feel weird because this is definitely Y2K coded with both the style and the cut. So I will put that on there and see if mine sells faster. Speaking of keywords, this is Genevieve, which is an Anthropologie brand, or was an Anthropologie brand. And the keyword I'm going to put this is witchcore, because that is definitely giving witchycore to me. Really cute sweater with the waterfall front, and it has an eyelet closure. But this is definitely giving me witchcore for sure. This is Crimson and Clover, size medium. Very soft, very cute sweater. Again, gray is one of my favorite colors. This is merino wool. Beautiful sweater, very soft wool. So the Genevieve piece I actually picked up at Diversity for $1. The Crimson and Clover, I believe I got from Melissa. This is Duluth piece. Also picked up by Melissa and gifted to me. I did let the boy try this on, but it's too baggy for him. This is one of the loose fit ones. It's a size large, and it is very generous in the cut, so I will definitely put loose fit in the title. Otherwise, someone will try to return that. I love 560s. They don't sell as well or as fast as they used to, but I will still list this, especially since this is an orange tab 560. It's $36.32. It is black. I love selling black denim. It sells well for me. Has the paper tag, but this one is made in Guatemala, which I find interesting. But I will definitely list this. This will probably sell faster than the other pair that I currently have up, just because it is black denim and it does have the orange tab. We have a pair of Y2K Columbia shorts, and I know it's Y2K because it literally says it. Summer 01 right there for Columbia. So Y2K XL Columbia shorts with the little cargo pocket. So these will definitely sell. That's a women's extra large, by the way. And then this is also from Melissa. I am so sad this is too big for me because I would keep this. It's another one of those vintage Pendleton skirts that Melissa gifted to me. It's a size 8, which is unfortunately now too big for me because I am a size 6. And I was hoping like maybe I could, kind of make it work, but no, it doesn't sit right now that I'm skinnier. But not only is this 100% wool and an absolutely adorable swishy pleated mini skirt, but it's reversible. So it's this bright red on one side and like this gray red on the other side. Look at how cool that is. I have never seen a vintage Pendleton like reversible skirt before, and this is the Y2K Pendleton. So it's got all the keywords. So this is going to be amazing. I'm definitely going to list this high. So I recently listed another one of the vintage Pendleton skirts from the 70s from Melissa, and I listed that one for $45, and it was smaller than that one. And that one is more on trend, plus it's reversible. So I probably will list this around 60, 65 and see what happens. But I got to photograph everything first. So we're going to do a jump cut. And hopefully Other Bob will show you some really good drafts. See you in a moment. 12 drafts, which I'm really happy with. Everything's photographed. So now I just need to do some research to figure out what price I should list everything at. But mostly clothes, only one set of books. But I'm really happy to hopefully be getting some more listings up today. And this is again why I should be listing clothes. So here's where we ended up. 12 listings, total of 16 items because I did that set of books. 306. Again, I want to be between, I want to be over $300 a day if I want to make that 10,000 for the month. But again, we're not worrying about that. We're just trying to get listings every day. This is why I said I need to be listing clothes, not just the fact that I literally have hundreds of clothes to list in my house, but to get this number. Moxie, I'm aware that this is what I should be doing. You don't need to yell at me. But yeah, this is where we are. Happy that I had another good day, and hopefully I'll have more so I can get more of this stuff listed. But thanks you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Until then, bye.